Well, with me now, after AFC Wimbledon Academy beat Peterborough by 2-0 here today, is Finn Macnab and also coach Mark Robinson. Mark, you must be really pleased with the response this afternoon, and a clean sheet too.
Yeah, really pleased, Rob. First 10 minutes they caused us a few problems because they were going with the wind, and so they were quite direct and caused us a few problems, but we showed a real desire to keep a clean sheet. And then after that, once we got the goal, I thought we played some really good football on a difficult surface, and we looked to threat. We had a lot of shots, got a lot of shots away, moved the ball well, got crosses in, but got crosses in at the right times, not just for the sake of crossing. And I thought we were thoroughly dominant. You come in 2-0 at half time, and we talked to the boys about managing the game, but at the same time, playing our brand of football and making sure that we imposed ourselves. And I thought we did that, really, really well.
And with us as well, midfielder Finlay and Mark. Finn, what were your thoughts on the game today? Good victory.
Oh yeah, no, I thought it was very good, and I thought today also showed more of a Wimbledon performance with passing the ball more, and I think that's also coming from training this week. I think we've had some good training sessions. Yeah.
And you're linking up well with Jack Radoni as well. That could be something in prospect for Wimbledon for next season. Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, I like playing with him in midfield. I think me and him have a good chemistry off the pitch as well, and I think that also leads on the pitch. So yeah.
So how did we come by you? Just give us a little bit of your background.
So about a year and a bit ago, I was just playing Sunday League, not a very high level, and then through Ben, he gave me a one-day trial, and there were about 30 other people there. I got through that, I got a 6-week trial, ended up being a few months, and then I got given a pre-scholar, so yeah.
Just a little bit on Finn here, he's, as I said, we saw him at trials and he come down, and we look for these sort of little nuggets that have been missed by other clubs, and he hasn't been at an academy, and but what he showed was an incredible work ethic, incredible desire, and you kind of look at that and you think, well, I want to work with a player like that. And he's, as you saw today, Rob, he's got some real kind of Wimbledon traits in there. He's non-stop, he's all action, and I think you agree, you found the first 4 or 5 months quite tough coming into a full-time environment, but he's really starting to flourish. He's getting a left foot on him. He's working. He's become very two-footed. So we're really pleased with his development.
So what do you model your game on, Finn? Just tell us about that. Who would you model your game on?
Oh, what player?
Yeah.
Ander Herrera, because I think he's kind of a player. He breaks the lines. He gets the ball. He does attacking stuff and defensive stuff, kind of like a box-to-box player.
I can certainly see that. And Mark, in terms of the rest of the season as well, I mean, you've obviously brought on Tyler Beery and Bobby Mills as well towards the end there, and they too proved a bit of a threat, didn't they?
Yeah, Tyler was very good. He'd come back from suspension today, and I didn't want to put him straight back in, but he come on and he was very effective. And that's Bobby's. He's one that's found it hard. We had a chat during the week, and he said he's found the step up to under 18 quite difficult, and he's had some good games recently, and then he's dipped, and I thought he'd come on today and he was excellent. He was a real threat. He looked quick. He was very good, and him and Dante kept the momentum up that Tino and Gray had before him, so that was pleasing.
Reece Weeks as well, yet another project you're working on there behind the scenes?
Yeah, Reece is again coming on really, really well. Now he was a slightly different story. He's coming from Reading, and he's used to having the best of everything. So and he's found that difficult, but he's really knuckling down. And as you saw today, he's very effective. He goes past people. He's got an end product, and there's just sort of the mental side of the game. We've got to keep working on him. But he's a willing lad, and he's understanding what we need. And again, he's one that we're really pleased with.
Finn, I guess you can take this performance on now and look to build on this for the rest of the season, yeah?
Yeah, definitely, with a few games left, hopefully to try and win the league.
And Robbo, what else are you looking for from the lads in the remaining games we've got left?
Yeah, I mean, the winning and winning the league, that's all down to them. That should come naturally. So James and I, all we're looking is continued development. We want to get more under 16s up, which we've done a lot. Every under 16s played for this year. I think we've had 4 or 5 under 15s. So we want to give them continued opportunities when we can. It's difficult when it's midweek because we can't get them out of school. But we matched up with Peterborough today. Same age group. They had a couple of lads out there with pro contracts. So we just want to keep looking at their development, really. Of course, we want to win football matches, but James and I are looking at more what they need to. We want to enhance their strengths and also the little things they need to work at. So just continued development, really, Rob.
One other thing I think we should touch on just before we finish is I think Tom Miles, particularly in the first half, he's made that #1 position his own now, and he looked dominant in that first half as well.
Yeah,
For the
he
clean
did,
sheet.
and it was crucial because I said early on, you know, with the wind, there was a few little problems there, and he was very dominant, coming out, taking crosses, punching a couple when he had to, and again, really, really pleased with him. He done very well.
Finn, Mark, thanks very much indeed for joining us.
Cheers, Rob.
Thank you.